history. I just got another victory. Opposition said they tricking me. We turn their future to history. They try to hit me, they missing me. Ooh, they in the way. They getting stepped on back in the day. We who they slept on. You see my place.
What's going on, Knicks Nation? I want to welcome you back to Sheer Brilliance Knicks. Yes. If you're joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button first. All right? Because I already know you're going to like what I got to say. But next, hit the subscribe button. So you know anytime I come with new content, new videos, things of that sort on our New York Knicks. You live to fight another day. If you're returning to my channel, my SB community, the Prince of Positivity is here. You already know it. You already know it. And we're going to get into it briefly, but we're going to get into it. And I know you can't have those people who celebrate you. You can't have nothing but Knicks fans hitting up the channel. Because if you have other fan bases who are as passionate and as intelligent as we Hearts Knicks fans, and you know they got to be checking us out on their secret shopper stuff. And for those people I call the ops, we see you. We see you in the comment section. I know you're watching. And guess what? You've come to the right place because you're rocking with the best, baby. But friend or foe, we want the smoke. So welcome to the channel. The New York Knicks have avoided elimination. Took a couple of steps back from the brink. And they let the Miami Heat know we will not go silently into the night. Told you, don't quit. Don't quit. It's the key for you younger generation to be a historian of the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat's rivalry. You know it has to be a tit for tat. It has to be a tit for tat. I see people throwing up those stats about 3-1 and the impossibilities. It breaks my heart when I see Knicks fans leading off content or having their whole content center around the impossibility of coming back from a 3-1 deficit. Breaks my heart. But I laugh with a smirk and I turn it off even before watching the whole content because I don't want that energy in my spirit. I don't want that energy in my spirit. I control what comes into my spirit. And the way I'm able to remain the Prince of Positivity, the King of Positivity, goddammit, is when you keep your mind and your eyes on the prize. And that's what the New York Knicks are doing. And it started in post-game interviews from the last game. When he asked Jalen Brunson, he said, you know what, I take responsibility. That's on me. That loss is on me. I take responsibility for that. I got to be better. When we talk about leadership, that's leadership. And what did he do this game? He was better. I tell you the difference. He took a lot of shots last game, yes. But sometimes there's a reliance or a tendency to try to step aside and let other people share that load. He came out and focused on this one. He said, I know the season, this game is going to begin and end with me. And it was almost like I was prophetic. I got the shirt and tie on. So I'm in my pastoral prophetic mode. Posting on the social media. The cartoon graphic. Listen, if you're the Knicks fan that created that graphic, because I don't want to try to take credit. I don't want to take credit for that. I saw it on Instagram and I was just like, yo, this is dope. And I usually try to crop in, but he didn't have the name cropped in. And I was in a rush. So I posted it. And it's going crazy on Twitter. Everybody's hitting me up like, yo, did you do this graphic? Unfortunately, not. I'm going to find the dude and I'm gonna plaster his name with that graphic all over the place. Because it's a dope pic of Brunson like this. And it hit me so hard, I was just like, yeah, that's the perfect graphic to send a message, don't quit. Because I know with this man at the helm, he's not letting this team. He's not going for it. I knew that, and I'm happy that they came through. I'm happy that they delivered. I don't know what was said. I know they had to have words for Julius when he's talking about maybe they wanted more than us. Come on, man. Listen, even if that is a reverse psychology, mother flipping Jedi mind trick to try to, come on, man, don't do that in front of the cameras. You don't do that in front of the cameras. You do that in the locker room. You put it out, come on, man, you just don't do that. Your body language and everything, I know you're trying to look even keeled and centered, but it's coming off as defeated. Now, I say that as a bit of a critique, but you can't critique that the man came out and he played his tail off, and that we're going as far as Julius's contribution to this team this year. So I don't want to minimize that. The man has been getting beat up. Man got a black eye, man got a twisted ankle, but he continues to come out and give 110%. And say what you will about Julius. He does have moments where he's trotting up and down the floor. It is called trying to conserve your energy because you know you're going to get heavy minutes. But he needs to take some ownership of it as well. He does have like lazy moments on the floor. I don't want to find a creative or fancy word for it. He be showing lazy moments. But his contribution was absolutely needed in this game. It's a game like this that if you're supposed to be a star, contributor, or the future of this team, you got to show up. You got to show up in a time like this. And to the tune of 24 points for Julius Randle, to the tune of 38 points for your boy Jalen Brunson, to the tune of 26 points for Bully Barrett. I'm happy to see that. Happy to see that. Happy for RJ of all of the players that came through in his draft class, above him, below him, who the NBA and media has pushed to the forefront. It continues to frown upon RJ. It's not completely their fault. A lot of their basis of their foundation is what they see. RJ is showing up when the lights are the brightest, on the biggest stage, because it's Madison Square Garden. This team, your team, is one of the teams in the final 8, battling, blanking out the outside world. We don't have time to focus on nothing else. We have to stay present in this moment. When they give you the stat of 13 teams that RJ threw out there, you know they had those conversations. They're clear. But those teams that gave up the 3-1, I love to see who's the teams that gave up the 3-1 lead. I know a couple of them have to be the Knicks, because it's fuzzy and I don't know exactly the series, but I truly believe, I think one could have been against the Bulls, if I'm not mistaken, because my soul still feels the heartbreak of it. So it's gotta be. But I'm proud of the squad. We did nothing but our jobs. A couple of points, because I only wanted to get on here and give some comments. But before I give those comments, let me go to the comment section. I got my guy Wellflower, Mike Lilly. Yo, fellas, man, first off, I appreciate y'all. You know, I've been crazy busy and I've been running around, but I see the comments. Thank you for continuing to watch the videos. It's been a busy season, but I'm glad. Listen, one down, one more to go. We're not looking for 2 right now. We're looking at 1. We need 1 in Miami, and then we need another. All right? But my guy Wellflower says, one more. Listen, one more Go New York, go New York, go. Well, I know they think I'm crazy outside my office, but this is what it is. Shout out to you, my guy, Wellflower. Wellflower also said, what's good, POP? What's good, my guy? Salute to you. Listen, enjoy this day. Your team represents the fan base, represents the city. Gritty, undeniable. We're not an easy win. We ain't no easy win. So they represented us, and I love it. Wellflower also says, epic series again. Let's get one down there, 100%. Let's come on. See, this is why you're here, because the mindset is the same. Mike Lilly says, yes, sir. You already know it, and you already called it. Come on. Come on. Wellflower once again says, the prime minister of positivity. I'm going to take that. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to take that interchangeably. Prince and the prime minister. Okay? Wellflower also says, nah, that's a Pat Riley motif, talking to the team through the press. Listen, man. Look, there's so much going into this series, bro. We talked a little bit about Julius battling through his injuries. We talked a little bit about Jalen Brunson. I continue to vacillate between calling Jalen Brunson a superstar, because you got to show up. You got to show up in the biggest moments in front of the world. That's why you really can't take away from any of the teams in the playoffs. Regular season is one thing. Regular season is one thing. But when you have to perform in front of the world, you know the world is watching. Other teams aren't playing right now. We are the final 8. We're the final 8. The world's eyes are fixated on you. Every mistake, every made shot, every missed shot. Grandmama now know to call you. Oh, it's all right, baby. You know, you just keep trying. I heard down what they did to you. Even grandmama knows. So there's pressure that comes with that. And when you have that level of intense pressure, you need someone to settle you down and lead the way. And you need it from your best player on the team. And that's what we got. Watched a little bit of some Heat fan videos, and they was just like, yo, their best 3 players showed up. And I love that they said that. RJ, Julius, Jalen Brunson. But I said on my previous videos, it's not just going to be one. It's not just going to be the stars. It has to take everybody. Everything that you contribute, the steal from Grimes is going to be in playoff lore. This game from Jalen Brunson is going to be in playoff lore. Those free throws from money-making Mitch is going to be part of playoff lore, especially if we get next game and we get the game after that. I've been saying all season, why not us? And people been tap dancing on my grave. Hit me up on a text message. I've been in staff meetings, they're like, oh. I'm like, it's not over. So shout out to our squad, but shout out to Knicks fans. We live to fight another day. I'll be able to go a little bit more in depth maybe later on tonight. But until then, enjoy your day. Let this team's example last night be an example to you in your life. There's no struggle. There's no progress. And no matter how big the obstacle, no matter how overbearing the odds may seem, no matter who's on that side, we got to stick together. And we got to keep chipping away at it. And before you know it, that wall's going to break down. We're going to see the value on the other side. We're going to see the diamonds on the other side. Just keep chipping away at it. I want to thank you for joining my channel. I want to thank you for rocking with me. This is Sheer Brilliance Knicks. I am the Prince of Positivity. and we live to fight another day. See you later on today, and definitely see you on Friday. Cheer, Bruins Knicks. Peace.
Victory, I just got another victory. Opposition said they sick of me. We turn their future to history. They try to hit me, they missing me. Ooh, they in the way. They getting stepped on back in the day. We who they slept